Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 3 and we are at Himmel Graveyard and we're about to give our respects to someone buried here. I think it's probably Crow, but who knows. There might be something else here, but I also see a scene we can create there. Let's go, let's find out. Oh, picture time. Wow, look at that. We can see all of Heimdall from here. Oh, seeing it like this gives you the appreciation of just how big of a city it is. Right now, 880,000 people are living here. Damn, that's pretty crazy. Well, this view is pretty impressive. There aren't too many places like this where you can see the whole city. Maybe I'll take a landscape photo for Vivi. Yeah, it is a good photo up. Alright, looks good. I'll send it to her later. Yeah, I thought maybe we would find a hint of whatever happened. Alright, let's go on top and see if we can pay our respects. Well, this is supposed to be a quiet, sacred place. How sacrilegious. You guys are just as guilty of disturbing the peace, so get lost. Sorry for all the trouble, sir. Hey, are we getting yelled at? Oh, he's just frustrated. Yeah, and the rest is already gone, so you can't take it out on them. Jean the cat. Alright, let's go. Crow armbrust. 1184, 1204.
The year the Civil War took place.
I see. So he was...
One of your friends from Class 7.
Yeah. Crow armbrust. He was actually a year ahead of us, like Instructor Toa. It was only for a short time, but he joined our class. We did all sorts of things together. Field studies, the school festival. He was a little brash and even more of a troublemaker. But he was caring, reliable, and one of the best friends you could ask for. Even though we became enemies once the Civil War broke out.
It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right? But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was. Okay, we've talked long enough. Let's go. I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
As I was affiliated with the Noble Alliance, I knew a little about him. He was the leader of the terrorist group known as the Imperial Liberation Front. He was also referred to as the Azure Chevalier.
Oh, I heard about him. He and his Azure Knight wiped the floor with the Imperial Army.
Yes. But right at the end, he finally returned to Class 7. When a calamity from 2.5 centuries ago rose again and seized the Crown Prince.
Oh, the game looked so different back then. You can't even imagine it once you've gone so far.
We all worked together. Me, Crow, the rest of Class 7, even Vita. We put everything aside and gave our all to rescue the Prince. Crow even put himself in danger to open up a way for me. But he was fatally injured as a result. What happened there pushed all of us in Class 7 to move forward. I decided to stay at Thors with Valimar and fulfill the government's orders. Everyone else graduated, and each of them decided to do what they could. We all pledged to meet up again in these turbulent times and find an answer together.
You've never mentioned this before.
I had the impression you and the members of the old Class 7 were planning something, but...
I thought only the SSS had that kind of determination. But you're just like them, Instructor.
What a bunch of starry-eyed dreamers. Normal people don't just go around spouting lines like that, you know.
Well, it's a reason why they are the heroes of their stories.
I think it's lovely.
Well, that's what those of us in the old Class 7 decided to do. There will come a time when you guys will need to decide how you're going to move forward as a class. And I plan to give you all the support I can until that time comes. Just like how our instructors and upperclassmen supported us.
Understood. Thank you.
It's encouraging to hear that. You have our thanks for your guidance.
I still do not completely understand myself, but I feel like I've gained a lot in these past few months.
I haven't given up on making you mine, Instructor. But putting that aside for a moment, I think in a way something guided me to join all of you in Class 7.
Well, I guess I can keep tagging along with you for a bit. That way, it'll be all the easier to pass you up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait.
What's wrong, Yuna?
There's something shiny in the dirt here.
Someone dropped their jewelry?
It's a hint to Angie.
Should we turn it into the Gravekeeper?
It looks like quite a lovely brooch. I'm sure its owner...
Is something wrong, Muse?
I feel like I've seen it before.
That crazy biker chick had something like that on, didn't she?
Can I see it a moment? There's no doubt. This is Angelica's.
So she came here sometime after we saw her last month?
Yeah, she did.
Could it have been sitting here since then?
Hey, it's been bugging me for a bit, but... does the dirt here look off to anyone else?
You're right. It looks different around this grave.
As if it's recently been dug up.
Toa, are you at camp right now? I need to talk with the Major and the Principal.
Oh, they're gonna dig it up. Oh, I really hope they don't find Angelica in there. Would be very creepy, but a very good story beat as well. 6 p.m. It makes no sense, yet... Well, so basically the grave was empty? Yes, that is correct. There was nothing there at all. No body, not even the cloth that was wrapped around it. At least her body wasn't in there. Well, what does this mean? In all my years... Oh, Ideos, please guide us. Are you certain Ouroboros was buried here? Could there have been some mistake? No, all of the Class 7 and Toa's group was here at the funeral. Well, it was just a week after the civil end of the Civil War. I met the Azure Chevalier once or twice at the Noble Alliance camps. I remember thinking it was a waste for someone like him to be used by Duke Cayenne. And on top of this, there was that accessory from Lord Rockner's daughter you found. We don't know for sure if something happened here just yet. Yes, but you should notify the Marquis and the other groups right away. It also concerns me there's no smell of decay in the grave. Herschel, Schwarzer, I don't doubt you saw the Azure Chevalier's body get buried here, but are you sure it was the real thing? I see. Does that mean it was some kind of dummy? Oh yeah, now that I think about it, there was this old guy in society who could make dolls that looked just like people. In principle, it's not impossible. You need to reproduce the skeleton, muscle structure and so on. However, the body aside, from what I've heard, the Azure Chevalier most certainly died. Yeah, I saw it happen with my own eyes. I saw his body too, but only after the Infernal Castle had disappeared. Well, that perhaps it was swapped out between those points. Or perhaps he was resurrected for some reason, like a certain saint and Jaeger king I could mention? That's... well, if you think about it, that seemed like something that could have happened. Impossible. It's simply too outlandish. Major Michael, can I ask you something? After the Infernal Castle disappeared, the Imperial Army recovered the Azure Knight. Is it still secure? Ah. It's too late. I'm sure the Republic isn't behind it, but we also need to be concerned about the safety of the Rockner girl. Please contact the Rockner estate immediately. Understood. I'll check in with the Guerrilla Fortress as well. All forces have been already informed about the daughter of the Marquis gone missing. Also, regarding the disappearance of the special trainee from the Roar Institute of Technology... Yes. We can't get in touch with George either? No, it happened at around the same time as Angie. Either they were kidnapped together or... there's no point guessing now. You have other things to think about at this point. That's right. The Scarlet Peromogras Class 7 encountered and the new type of golem from the Dark Ages. As if those weren't bad enough, we also have the Republic Hercule squad to deal with. Well, I heard some strange little blonde girl was spotted too. Well, I think we can disregard her for now. I'm most concerned about the Scarlet Peromogras and the Special Forces. Well, according to the Intelligence Division, they're about 100 members. They're all supposed to be really strong too, right? That's right, and on top of that, they've got a new bell ornament, they called it Ramda. I wouldn't be a stretch to say we're completely in the dark about how strong they really are. Well, Arundel sent us a report on the ornaments, but apparently they're one big black box. My guess is each one is customized to suit its user, and they made them impossible to analyze from the outside. Well, that's a pain. Interesting. Have them send them here. I'd like to look upon the Verne Company's latest technology with my own eyes. What? Well, maybe I can negotiate for one of the models. Either way, the summer festival begins the day after tomorrow. We received notice to capture and disable Carfoot Special Forces by the end of the day tomorrow. This notice isn't from Heimdall City Hall, but the Imperial government itself. Personally signed by Chancellor Osborne. The Blood and Iron Chancellor. But it makes sense, the day after tomorrow is the festival. After receiving the notice, the Intelligence Division, Railway Military Police and Heimdall Military Police have all increased patrols in the city. In addition, both the Guild and the main campus will begin to act at full capacity. However, it seems the agents have thoroughly investigated the network of tunnels underneath the capital. There is a chance we'll be unable to apprehend them if they run into a secret passage. 4 PM tomorrow. If things are not settled by then, the government will invoke martial law and call in the 4th Armed Division. What? They'd go that far? Well, they will send the civilians into a panic. Yes, it is the most logical option. Well, how interesting that I should be invited to such a celebration. Perhaps I should bring a gift. Orlando, Herschel, Divide combat tactics and military finances in two. We'll create 2 mixed teams. Orlando and I will each lead one and comb through the underground tunnels in the west half of Hamdall. We'll eradicate our unwanted guest and this scarlet peromgrass all at once. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's the sun coming all of a sudden? Oh, we can't eradicate the Special Forces agents. It is simply a figure of speech. But it will certainly be encouraging to have the principal in the field with us. Even more so if Herschel and I handle the communication and backup duties. In that case, I'll prepare communication wave amplifiers for you. If you use it well, you'll be able to build up a communication network underground. If I provide the main campus and the guild with them as well, it should work. Something like that even exists? Alright, George gave us some for a field study 2 years ago. It was originally my invention. He seems to have made some improvements, however. I thought they might prove useful for something or another, so I brought them along. What a strange coincidence. You should have told us you brought something like that sooner. Well, alright then. Guess I'll go get ready. I'm a little worried about the students, but I'm sure they'll be fine with the principal and Randy. It is important we stay in contact with the guild and the main campus too. Then Class 7 and I will... you will continue to patrol the capital and the surrounding areas. I am certain there are things in the shadow that only can be revealed by bracer work. Besides, we'll all have those reliable connection of yours watching the camp for us while we're away. Ah. Oh, that's exactly right. Oh, by the way, isn't it almost time? You're right. I need to excuse myself soon. Well, your meeting may as well serve as a good way to exchange information with a number of parties. However, don't get back too late. It's a school night. Come on, it's a long awaited reunion. Getting back tomorrow morning might be a bit much, but staying out past midnight will be fine, yeah? Have fun, Rean. I will. But does that mean you're not... I think I'll pass this time. I still have a bunch of things I need to get ready for tomorrow, and I need to contact the Marcus. Understood. I'll make sure to talk to everyone about Angelica and George too. Yes, please. Be sure to say hi to everyone for me. Off you go then. If there wasn't the potential information from the people there, I'm guessing they wouldn't have let Rean go. 7 PM at the Guild Hall on Vesta Street. I should be able to make it by bike. Once I'm done getting ready, I'll leave camp. So we get to do our rounds at camp first. Like we always do. But yeah, so Angelica's body was not in the grave at Crow, so there's still a chance she's alive. That he was just knocked out. I'm not giving up on this, not yet. She's a bit too important. So Lady Angelica's brooch was found. I've heard Marcus Rockner hasn't even been able to reach her. Oh, Jessica. I don't have any proof of anything, but I'm sure she's fine, don't you think? You're right, she wouldn't go down without a fight. Further, sitting here depressed won't help anything. We shouldn't just believe in her and wait. Thanks, Yuna. Oh, no, you don't have to thank me. Angelica. Where are you? George too. Yeah, but like I said, there's no evidence he died. There are hints to it, but like I said, you could very well be tranquilized by George and be transferred to another location. Maybe even to brainwash her, just like they did with Crow. We might be able to see her with a mask on, just like with him. I don't know, it's an idea, right? Instructor Rean, you still haven't left yet? Yeah, I still have some time. I see, you want to make sure you look your best, huh? Well, I don't plan on doing that much. Sure. Oh, Yuna's so good at cheering people up. I'm really thankful for all the energies he gives. I think it goes both ways. Alright, and they shouldn't forget to bring back the truffles. I do think the 3 we found will be enough. She did explicitly say it was the best if we had 3. Instructor Rean. Off to meet those pretty ladies, are you? Call me Jelly. Hey, don't put it like that. I'm just going to meet up with my classmates. Yeah, sure. Another group of beautiful women you always just meeting up with. But jokes aside, you seriously need a day off, man. Put the request aside for once and go relax with your pals. Thanks, Ash. Will do. Ah, right, Ash. About those horse racing sweepstakes. Yeah. So they'll even let students enter, right? Not a bad find. Oh, I remember that contest. You mail your predictions in and the winners can get some nice prizes. Crow was practically giddy when he found out about it. Well, you should start taking a page out of my book, you know. You got a lot on your plate. Go and chill with your pals for a change. Ah, yeah, I figured Ash had a sharp eye when it came to this stuff. Too bad for him that I'm gonna hit it big today, though.
Have a look-see.
Anything interesting? No, I think we already have everything we need. We might want to see if there's another book somewhere. Oh, my turn will come. Have fun tonight. And give my regards to Instructor Sarah and the others. Will do. Thanks, Toa. You can head out and leave tomorrow's preparations to me. I prefer you not to be late, but I'll leave it at that, I suppose. So basically, he doesn't want him to be late because it's a school night, but he gets that he hasn't spent time with his friends all into one room for a long time. If they're gone, then our presence in the field access camp would be too light. In that case, maybe we can get some assistance. Yeah, we've gotta make sure we take a shower before we go. We need to be clean if we run into Alyssa, of course. Drinking tea at the field exercise camp is something else. Yeah, it was a good thing we brought the snacks too. Yeah, they go well together. Oh, they brought the whole tea ceremony instead. Tea ceremony at the field exercise camp. That's gotta be pretty cool. Having tea here makes me feel like I'm in the club room. Maybe I should have brought my kimono. Oh, Instructor Rean, have you come for me at last? You know just as well as I do that I have some important business to attend to, Muse. Oh dear, I suppose I'm not enough to keep you from returning to your true love. Jeez, Ash just couldn't keep his mouth shut, huh? As strange as it sounds, drinking tea refreshes me from head to toe. Tea ceremonies are really enlightening.
Did you need something?
They can be enlightening, that's for sure.
Come again!
We will. Instructor Rean, you're going to meet with the other members of the old Class 7, right? I hope you have a great time. Thank you, Tita. You work in the kitchen today? Why don't you rest a little bit? Working in the kitchen is like taking a break for me. Don't even worry about it. If you're sure, I'll be heading out now then. I'll let the others know you said hi, especially Alyssa. Thanks. I hope you have a great time, Instructor Rean. Please let Alyssa know I said hi. That will definitely happen. Phew, today was a really hard day. I can feel the iced coffee seeping into my entire body. Gustav must be real tired if he's actually willing to admit it. Things in the military finance were as tough as always, but... Instructor Rean? Was Crow's grave really empty? Ah, so you heard too, huh, Stark? It's true. I saw it with my own eyes, but we don't know any details beyond that. So I'm sorry. That's all we got for now. I see, I understand. I have a few ideas of my own, but I shouldn't start making any wild speculations. So I'll keep this incident to myself for now. Stark. Anyway, the field exercises today have got me beat. I should rest early today and prepare for tomorrow. Looks like you're about to head out, so make sure you don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, you got it. I wonder if Wayne's made it back home by now. I heard his house is on Vesta Street. It'll be nice to visit him later. That it definitely would be. So Wayne went back home. Yeah, he's probably there by now. You sure you want to stay here, Kurt? Well, I already stopped back at home during our special op missions, so I figured there was no need to go back now. Man, you gotta chill, Kurt. You're always so serious. I'm sure the super hot mom of yours wanted to see you. Did Ash tell you? He sure did. You guys really have a one-track mind. How could Kurt be so cold, that beautiful mom of his? Maybe a bit of company with her son's best friend will warm her up. It is summer festival season after all. I'm so stoked. Well, Instructor Rean, don't you have to be going? Well, I'm actually about to leave now, but... Kurt, you're not planning on going back home to visit again? Yes, that is correct. I'm certain my mother would prefer I concentrate on our field exercises. I guess you're probably right about that. In any case, enjoy your reunion with the others, Instructor Rean. I advise you not to stay out all night and come back in the morning, lest you invoke the wrath of the girls. I'll keep that in mind. Come on, they would definitely understand. Oh, what are you two planning to do for the summer festival? Well, I don't really know much about Heimdall. Me neither. This place is way too big for me to know where I want to go. I feel the same way, actually. But since we're all new to the city, how about we walk around together? It might be fun to explore together, right? Yes, that's not a bad idea. I agree. Let's do it. Have fun, you three. So this is what I'd like to be invited to go out with friends. I never even would have dreamt of something like this happening back home. The summer festival, huh? Even surprised to say I'm looking forward to it. A voyage to the Imperial capital, exploring the streets, finding our own way. It's not like the plot of an adventure novel or something. I can't wait. Phew, I'm so tired today. I think I'm gonna go to sleep right away. Then sleep on a pillow of moon truffle. I got the moon truffles with everyone's help. I should do this on another day. Because she needs to cook with it and be concentrating on resting for tomorrow. Alright, since we aren't allowed to deliver it, I guess there's no other choice. So we still have a little bit of time. Alright, I'll leave it. Professor, are you preparing the amplifier already? These things are best finished early. I've already checked the basic functions. A few more durability tests should do it. You're as fast as ever. Yeah, and he's right, because if anything weird happens that you need to figure out and solve, better do it well ahead of time than at the end. Will you be meeting your friends from Old Class 7, Rean? Yeah, I'm going to take my bike to Heimdall. Sorry, Villamar, I'm going to need to ask you to wait here. Understood. I hope you enjoyed your long-awaited reunion tonight. I will. Thanks. Be careful, Rean. I hope you enjoy your long-awaited reunion tonight. You'll be careful. He's just gonna meet other friends, so it shouldn't be anything too rash. Oh, hey, Instructor Rean. Is something wrong? No, just checking up. What are you two doing here? Oh, this. Leonara asked me for help. Yeah, I was just having Ellie help me cool off. I sparred with Randy and the principal earlier too. Sorry for the trouble, we're just feeling a little bit on edge. It's fine. Clemson that does all the fighting anyway. Okay, I understand. Just be sure you don't overdo it. In any event, you must really be looking forward to your reunion, Instructor Rean. You can tell just by looking at me? Was it that obvious? That's not it. You're just acting a little different from usual. I don't really understand what's so exciting about a reunion though. Anyway, please give my regards to Milliam while you're there. Sure, we will. If we were in Ordis, I would already be in the water. I'm sorry about taking up Ellie's time, but she's helping me cool off. Yeah, I'm sure what you're doing is perfectly fine. We'll flush those rats out of their tunnels tomorrow. I can't wait to see what Kelvin's special forces can do. Well, I don't think you of all people need to worry. Please take care of the students. Oh yes, of course. Be sure to enjoy your reunion. This is a rare chance for you. Go ahead and let loose. I think I will, thank you. And you should, why not? You have an entire night to recover. I'm boating a colony of caterpillar fungus right now. The flavors are extracting quite nicely, it seems. If you all drink this, our mission tomorrow will be a guaranteed success. No questions about it. The real question is, will anyone actually drink it? These caterpillar fungi have such a curious shape to them. There's no ingredient out there quite like this one.
What can I get you today?
Ooh, Special Z. Yeah, these are the ones that we want to have as much of as we can. Because in an emergency, restoring 6000 HP and 60 CP.
Come again!
Yeah, that's brilliant. Alright, oh wait, haven't looked at this for
You've got good
a
taste.
while. Sinjin gem, the Emperor Perch. Yeah, that's the last one. It's the one we don't have yet. They're not bad, but for fish, really? If there was some ram powder in there, I would have definitely do it. Alright, let's go. I think it's time. We're meeting at 7 PM. Should I get going? Head to Vesta Street in Heimdall. Instructor Rean! Have fun! Please send our regards to the old Class 7. Although it does make me a little bit jealous. Well, it's the day that Instructor Rean has been waiting for so long. Please have a good time. He's gonna have all the babes wrapped around his... Hey! Oh yes, and if the lady of one's heart happens to be there, things can catch fire quickly. Really? Ah, come on. There won't be any need of that. Oh, okay. I'll see you all later. You have your special missions to do tomorrow, so eat well and get a lot of rest. Understood. Get out there already. Time to meet up with our friends. I'm seriously getting excited for it. Seeing them all together once again. I hope the game spends a lot of time on that. Like, not just in scenes, but also in us walking around talking to them. That would be very good. And I'm hoping to hear the story of Gaius. Because he did say he was willing to tell us if everyone was together. Very curious about that one. At 6:50 PM. Well in time. Do we get to walk around Vesta Street before heading up? The Bracer Guild's branch office up those stairs and to the left. Is everyone already there? Alright, so I'm guessing we're gonna have our rounds here and then call it a day and have the meet up to on the next episode? Oh, I didn't know you lived around here, sir. What a coincidence. You're here for the bread at Lafitte, right? Their place is amazing, take my word for it. Why don't we eat there together? We're both already here after all. With pleasure, sir. There's no shortage of delicious places to grab a bite here on Vesta Street. I live here, so I know what I'm talking about. Oh, was thinking about stopping by a certain shop on the way home, but I didn't expect to run into my boss. Maybe I'll ask him which ones he recommends. Yeah, you could definitely do that. Oh, this is getting late. All the shops will be closing soon, so don't stay out too late. We're not planning on it. She's here! She came all the way from Crossbell. I still have ways to go. But I really love your bread, Oscar. Ah, Bennett, go in there, really. What is it with her? Why does it seem like you're having so much fun, Oscar? And of course, Rean doesn't know her, so there's no trigger. Oh, Oscar, the new bread you made is nearly sold out already. You made so much too. It's so popular. Well, it's thanks to all the training the old man's giving me. Good job today, Philly. Let's give it our all tomorrow too. Of course. I need to get ready for closing time. Look, there's still a customer outside though, so I'll see what they need first. Yeah, tell them to get in here. Because I would love to see that interaction with Bennett and Oscar. Hey, what are you doing here all by yourself at a time like this? Seems like something's going on. I hope it's not bad. Are you going to meet people that you care about? Then why don't you bring up some tasty bread? Thank you. He's got a really good intuition. You seem happy. Did something good happen? Still some bread left over, so shop away. I could bring some bread along, but I don't know what they have there for food. Oh, it's sad, but I have to go back tomorrow. Maybe we can go on a nice long walk with him. For one last vacation memory. Today was really fun. Drykel Plaza, the Imperial Museum, the Carroll Imperial Villa. I can remember ever taking so many photos in one day before. That's how a good vacation should be. Oh, planning for the summer festival? Have you even cleaned the outdoor tables yet, Bruno? You should handle the things that need to be done before you start planning. You can be really harsh sometimes. Kathy's really good at her job. I can do it. I can lose to Lafitte. Now, Bruno's a dreamer if I've ever seen one. I don't mind that, but it would be nice if he were a bit better at his actual job. I'm gonna pass. Helping at home is such a pain in the butt. If I got paid, I'd try harder, but you get paid in free drinks, I'm sure. Matthew's grades are really bad. His friend Kai and Nia are both really smart. If only Toa could still tutor him like she used to. Arendt is an old friend of mine. Same with Lance from the bakery. We always used to hang out. They may have grown up physically, but nothing changed about how much stuff they complain about to me. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? People grow up, but in their core, they always are still the same kind of people. Same little quirks and all. They may not show up as much, but they're still there. You just have to look for it. Huh? What are you doing here at this time of day? I need to take care of something around here. Looks like you're in the middle of closing up shop. Yes, we have to get up early in the morning, so we close early too. That being said, I still have some time, so let me know if you need to do any shopping. Thanks. Why won't Thor just come home? I'm sure if she did, it would make Kai really happy. I know he doesn't show it, but he really looks up to her ever since he was really young. I'm guessing he'll probably either become a bracer or enroll at the military academy when he gets older. I would say, become a bracer. What are you doing? Toa's not home yet. Wait a sec. Are you gonna go into her room and do creepy stuff? Whoa. Don't go around yelling things like that, alright? Because Rean might do that, but doesn't mean that everybody needs to know about it. When it's time to close up shop, my husband cleans up on front. He says I can't let a lady out there at night. He's so nice. Huh. They are very much in love. I think they are. Still the same issue, so we don't need to buy it. Nothing here? Not like a special scene because we're here alone? So we can do keeper stuff with Toa stuff? Well, the boy put that in our head, so it's his fault when it happens. Alright, let's use the flat to get on top. Guy says a superhero never gives up. I see. Is that why you started racing? Boys are so hyperactive. I know, right? Oh, mommy always listens to all my stories. I love my mommy. A good parent always tries to listen. Just so they can get it out there. My favorite part of the day is when I'm eating with my daughter. Yeah, enjoy the time. I'll get out of your hair. I see the bird guy still fawning over his bird. Chucky, it's dinner time. I get your favorite, eat up.
Thank you. Every meal is so yummy.
Yeah, get spoiled all the way to hell. Definitely. Alright. Private home. Yeah, I don't want to get too close. I don't want to activate it by accident. Because with all this talking to people, we're getting very close to our normal episode time, so I'm very happy with that. Oh, Instructor Schwarzer, welcome. Ah, so this is your home, Wayne. And he must be... Yes, allow me to introduce you to my father. Well, I'm Chief Warrant Officer Brighton, formerly of the 5th Armored Division, now with the Heimdall Military Police. Thank you for taking such good care of my son. Oh, I just teach a few of his classes. Even so, I appreciate it. Please, make yourself at home. Thank you very much. It's nice to be home after being away for so long. I never thought that my little sister would slap me, mistaking me for a thug. That happened? My son is a handful, but I'm glad to hear he's doing well. Instructor, please take care of my son. I'm so mad, I can't believe the nerve of that guy. I'm just lucky the guard walked by. Just you wait. President Elise is going to punish you all. Did something happen at the girls' school? I'm so pissed. I ended up hitting my brother, but it's okay. I had to protect myself. Now I'm curious about the girls' school. Wayne said he was coming back, so I made his favorite meal, but I think I made too much. Oh well. He's gotten so much bigger, so I'm sure he can finish it all. Oh, he better. And it does look like there's a lot of greenery in there, so it should technically be healthy. Alright, but that's the last building we're gonna look at for now. We'll leave it at here. Next time we're gonna go to the Bracer Guild, have our good old reunion with everyone, and enjoy ourselves, cause I'm pretty sure they've got stories to tell. And we'll see what it is on the next one. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. As we have our reunion, and hopefully hear a very interesting story of Gaius. But until then, bye-bye.